Welcome, everybody, to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, ADHD and Attention Coach, Jeff Copper. Our topic today are tips, like what are the best tips? And I don't know how to frame this one, but I had a client um, reach out to me recently who I had worked with a while ago. And they basically referenced the best tip really I've ever given them. And it was funny because I don't remember saying it. However, this is something I would say. And the best tip to them was of all the tips, tricks, and strategies out there, a good one works maybe 10% of the time. 10% of the time. That's that's pretty low rate. And the point in the context which I was telling them is that a lot of the tips, tricks, and strategy go out there is you have to take a look at them. The question is it a good tip or trick? But the question is, would I do it? Would you do it? There's a lot of things on paper that sound really, really easy, really, really good, but would I actually do it? And so the tip was be scrutinous, be wary of tips, tricks, and easy fixes because they typically aren't kind of what they're billed for. And so it doesn't mean that you can't listen to those and look at them, but chasing them sometimes without a discerning eye can be an issue. So let me just kind of talk about what I call the ADHD paradox a bit. And that is if you um, have something that you need to do and you never do it, that's it's in conflict. So I've had people say, but I have to do this task. And they said it, and I've said, well, that's a repetitive, tedious, boring task. And they go, yeah. I go, have you ever done anything that was repetitive, tedious, and boring every day? And they'll go, well, I mean, every day for like 30 days. And they'll go, well, I can't think of any. And my point really is if you should do it, but you've never done anything that's tedious, repetitive, and boring, why do you think you're going to do it now? The point is, it's a paradox. It's a contradictory statement. If you're saying that you should do it and you actually never do it, right? That's conflict. It's in the moment that you say you should do that, but you're not going to, that you can actually do something else. So let's go back to the tip. You can take a look at a tip and go, would I actually do that? A lot of tips are given where you're actually have to exert energy to go do something, or you're supposed to do something in a way that you've never done it before. But you look back in your history and kind of go, when's the time when I was able to execute a task like this? If you haven't, and you think you're going to do it in the future, you can certainly try it. I don't have a problem with that, but probably it might not work as well. Here's what's important is if you have that kind of self-awareness and you take a look at it and go, would I actually do it? That's a litmus test a bit that can help you kind of let go of some of that stuff and determine which ones you won't or will and will not do. If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and make comments. We certainly appreciate that. Helps our channel. If you're an existing subscriber, what do you think? Thoughts, better ideas? Also, if you like what we do, please don't hesitate to contribute by hitting the thanks button. With that, we hope you've enjoyed this edition of Attention Talk Video. Take care.